Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the reading.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
Thank you for the donation, Karen. I appreciate that. Let's go to PayPal and see our PayPal donations. YouTube user coming in with a double shot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you as well. All right. We got, what do we got? Zimmy. I think we got one Zimmy. I think we got one Karen. Yeah. One Zimmy, one Karen. Cool. All right. I will get both of y'all in just a moment. We'll start out with YouTube user. Thank you for being a supporter. Okay. All right. YouTube user's got some drama going on over there. Let's find out what's going on over here. The company I work for bought the company N works for. I sent him a message saying, yo, ensure the future job is safe from predicting massive cuts in the future. Oh my, to ensure, is his job safe? How will he feel? Well, he's stuck with you now, that is for sure. I mean, I did say he was coming back in March, and here he is. So, no, March or April. I think A was first and then it was N. Anyway, let's find out. Maruta, welcome to the stream. Zimmy, Kimon, Bartman, welcome. YouTube user, welcome. Kind of a light morning here, or light night. A little bit of a light night. There you go. Zimmy wants to build a new house. Oh, my. Invest funds for a year, build a new house. We'll figure that out in a minute right now. We need to determine if YouTube user is going to be hooked up with N again, if they're going to be on the same building at a minimum. That'd be kind of interesting, wouldn't it? That would be kind of weird, I have to say. That would be quite unusual. My cam just took a dump. That's great. Let me activate it again. There we go. The camera's fixed. Okay. Is it because heat? Is it because of heat? That thing does get pretty warm over there. The translator that comes between the basically the computer and the camera. Anyway, the companies are merging. And you sent them a message about that. You know, to be honest with you, I think he's leaving the company anyway. I mean, I think he has something else lined up with another company, quite frankly. And I think he's predicting layoffs as well. When you merge two companies, you do have preferential treatment between one company and the other one. And you do kind of figure out like which person wins. Which person wins? So that is kind of there, right? Scorpio woman, thank you for hanging out with us. But I think they're on their way out. There are decisions that are made. There are choices. There are some options that they think that they are going to be pursuing as well. They do see layoffs as well. Okay, here's the problem. I think that they see themselves as not the victor in this choice scenario. So you do have a scenario here of when you merge two companies, which one takes priority? Which one's the bigger company that's going to swallow up the other company kind of thing? Anyway, which one is going to take the jobs? You're going to lay people from here off because you do have duplicate jobs. So I have a cashier here and a cashier here. So when I merge the companies, I need to get rid of one cashier. So I think the company that N works for is going to be the one that basically has people getting rid of. Bartman, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. So I think N is on the outs. I think they're out of here. The King of Wands, a little bit of the fiery aspect going on with the Wands. I think they already have some things planned. And they do realize that they are going to be on the cutting line, or they're going to be on the firing line here. I think they are going to be the cashier that the people get rid of. I think, I just think so. Veronica, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you as always. All right. Let's see. So, I mean, you got to kind of put up with that. Anyway, YouTube user has a third donation. Thank you. Is the job safe in the near future? Let's find out how the job is going to be going with that. Because, I mean, like I said, you do have layoffs, but it seems that your side seems to be the victor here. Justice, Six of Cups, and the King. Yeah, it looks pretty stable. It looks pretty decent. Justice is a balancing act. Like I said, when you merge two companies, you do need to balance things out, at least have a balancing act. And Justice says we need to sort of get the scales, weigh them on who, is the victor, who is the loser here. And I think sort of the ends company is going to be the loser. I think you do have to balance things out and get rid of the extra cashier. And I think Ian is going to be the extra cashier. I think they've already figured this out, whatnot. Not going to be a big deal with that. Six of Cups. This is something where they are going to get a good package deal when they get laid off or what have you. So, I mean, that's going to be there. So you do need to understand they're going to get a package deal. I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. I think they're already on the outs. I think your job is going to be safe in here because you're sort of the eldest sister in the scenario, handing things off. And it's going to be okay. I don't see a big issue, a big problem with your side of the deal. King of Cups says you are alone in this, though. I mean, there are people that you don't like that are going to be on the outs as well. So I think that's good news. So, I think you're pretty safe. I don't see anything about leaving. I don't see anything about exiting. I don't see anything about that. I see a little bit of an isolation. In other words, some of the people that you know could also be on the outs. When you get with that. YouTube user, thank you for your gazillionth donation. Bartman is coming in. What's going to happen when I finally get a girlfriend? Let's find. Well, Bartman, hopefully your girlfriend. Don't schedule anything during the stream, Bartman. That's right. Don't schedule anything during the TO stream. You got to keep showing up for the stream. That's what I'm saying. We're going to go with the Tarot Oracle deck, otherwise known as the Ciro Marchetti deck as well. So we're going to do this and go for that and see how that goes. So, I mean, you finally get a girlfriend. We got a girlfriend, and you need to make sure that all dates are scheduled outside of the TO stream timeline. I mean, you don't want to date at 6:15 Central because you're going to miss TO. So you got to make sure that's going to be the first thing. So what is going to happen? Let's find out. What's going to happen when we're a little bit busy, a little bit less time, and a little bit less money, if you know what I mean. I'm just saying. Karen, thank you for your PayPal donation. I appreciate you. I see you. You are actually next. Karen and Zimmy, you are next. Karen's got an able question. Zimmy's got a house question, All right, let's see what's going to happen here. The Fool. I mean, you do have that option of, I'm going to be going out more. I'm going to be going out. I'm going to be doing things. I think that's going to be the big option here. A little bit less money, a little bit less time. Maruta, welcome. Well, thank you for your donation. You're going to have that Fool section here. We're sort of launching forward. We're getting it done. We're trying out new things. And I think that's the important part of having somebody in our lives. They make us try new things. They drag us out and get us out into the open and have us do some fun things we've never done before. We get to experience a lot of new stuff. And this is something where you do sort of build your emotions as well. You want to build your emotions. You want to have some fun. You want to, sort of find that emotional range of it's sort of like singing, right? You want to find your range, your highs, your lows. You're going to get a little bit more of that because I think when we're on our own, our emotional range is kind of small. But when we get in a relationship, they kind of drag us into the highs and the lows as well as that. This is something as well where I think your girlfriend starts talking about kids and stuff. You got to figure out if you're willing to go that direction or anything like that. Six of Cups is a children's card. It's sort of in there. Hanged Man. You are looking at basically adjusting and giving a lot of leeway here because I think there's a lot of the stuff that you do on a daily basis, all of a sudden you just can't do anymore. And you got to replace it with what the girlfriend likes to do sometimes, right? So I like to do this and that. Well, now you don't. Now you're going to do what the girlfriend wants. You're going to do this and that sometimes. I think they have, as well as they're going to sort of accommodate you, kind of thing. But you're going to learn new things, are going to experience, are going to get out more and have a more emotional range, and I think that is what's going to happen when you get a girlfriend. Now, Karen, over there, Bathsheba, am I Am I pronouncing that correctly? Let me know. All right. Let's see. Karen, will Abel come back in my life this year? Karen, let's find out if Abel is coming back or not. All right, Karen. Let's see. Abel or not? Okay. Is Abel coming back? Is Abel able to come back? I mean, is Abel able to come back? I think that they are indeed able to get on the sidelines, to come back a little bit and have a little bit of fun with that. Let's find out here. Get the real read here. I mean, you are looking at a celebration here. You are looking, oh man. I mean, this is something where I think so. I really think so. I think this is something where they are on the journey. They are on that pathway to get it done. I do like it overall. I'm going to say yes. Now, they are able to come back, but after, and I say after they save some money. I think they're running into money problems. So overall, we're looking at a thumbs up. I think we're looking at a thumbs up, but there is a problem with money. There's a problem sort of gathering money, saving money, getting prepared, getting into that mode of that. Overall, I think this is a celebration. This is Abel coming back. We're having a good time. Everything is going great. And I think everything is going to be positive when they get there. So I'm going to go with a yes. Anyway, Sweet P, thank you for your donation. Zimmy wants to know something too. Zimmy's over there on the PayPal donation. Should I build a house or invest my funds for a year? That's a good question. Samantha, thank you for your donation. Building a house is quite expensive nowadays, and getting somebody to work there and getting the wood and getting the supplies and all the commodities is very difficult some days. So you just got to say, you just got to go for it and figure out how to adjust with that motion. Anyway, should I invest? Should I build? Bottom line, I think you should invest. You're looking at a clear investment here. Now, obviously, Love Apples, or welcome to the stream. It's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. I think this is, entertainment purposes only. Never invest or buy a house based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But while the fat man is reading your cards, a fat man is going to say, I think you should invest that money. There is some good investments right now that can make you some money. Housing right now is too expensive. It's just way overpriced. You need it to get a little bit of a dip. Maybe the dip will come after they jack the interest rates or something like that. I don't know. But you do have a dip coming with that. And I think the dip is going to be a little while until you get there because inflation is going to be jacked up. And housing is a good bet towards inflation, or a good, inflation thing kind of thing. Anyway, I think that housing is going to be good for you later. Investing, looking into the future, making future plans with this, getting that money and putting it into something that's going to be a good commodity, a VTI, or I don't know where you want to go, but I mean, just VTI has been good performance. All right. I think the biggest thing here is understanding that you need to prepare for where you're going to build the house beforehand. You can't just stumble into it later. You need to do all your prep up front, save the money, and wait for the golden opportunity, and wait for that golden door to open up, and then that window where you're looking through. You're like, now is the time. This is clearly the place to put my money that I have invested into the VTI. I mean, I'm just saying, this looks like an investment. It looks like put that money aside for now is what I'm saying. YouTube user knows what I'm talking about. When YouTube user wants to know, when N sees my message, how they gonna feel when they see that? Because, I think they're gonna, maybe you rub it in a little bit. I don't know. We're going to the Tarot Tower, by the way. If you're new, this is my Tarot Tower. This is my Tarot Tower, and it is quite divine indeed. You can make one, link in the description if you're so inclined. Emma, thank you. I appreciate that. Bitcoin is dipping. I mean, Bitcoin like cut in half, didn't it? Bitcoin like slice straight up in half. I don't know. I don't know about Bitcoin. I do know that I think the government is sniffing around Bitcoin right now to see if they can tax anything you earn. I mean, I'm probably going to tax any dividends you get out of Bitcoin from now on. YouTube user, thank you for your gazillionth donation. All right. when they see that they contacted you, the Five of Wands, I think they feel like you're rubbing it in. Doe, a deer, a female deer. Ray, a drop of golden sun. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Hey, if it's your first time here, hit that like and sub button. I have 1,700 videos to choose from. I got a gazillion lessons. I got lessons on this channel you won't see anywhere else. I've been doing this 12 years. Who do you know that's doing 12 years of tarot and still going every single day? I got videos every single day almost. You gotta come back. You gotta come back. Hit that like and sub button. I'm working hard over here for 12 years. Give me some love. Give me some love. All right. But yeah, the YouTube user wants to know. They feel that like you're rubbing it in. They feel like you're coming in a little bit confrontational, like, yo, aren't you getting laid off? So a little bit confrontational in that you want to make sure and back that off a little bit if you can. Boo-boo. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? But that Knight of Wands says, overall, I think it's good to hear from you. It's good to hear from you. It's good to get that connection. They have been kind of wondering where you're at and all of that stuff. So, I mean, you know, it's just kind of in the concern. Knight of Wands is back. You've had the Knight of Wands already. Here we are back again with a fiery aspect. Mine as well there, right? Mine as well. But the Page of Swords says this is not the last communication. I think you're going to have to communicate with them. I think you actually get into a situation where you're forced to communicate with them a little more. Bottom line, I think you're in a communication of forced communication pretty soon. Mina, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Mina, have you gotten your Victorian Romantic? I want to know. I want to know if anybody has gotten their Victorian Romantic yet, because I'm waiting. I am waiting. I check every day, every single day. I go in there and I open that mailbox and I stick my nose in there and look for a Victorian Romantic Tarot. Who will be more successful? Me or N? We can do a success throwdown up in here.
Time for a tarot throwdown.
Do a success throwdown. All right, you over here and N is down here. Veronica, thank you for your donation. You are up here and N is down here. You know, bottom line, I think you're happier. And I think that's the big thing. If you want success, if you want to just be rolling in the dough, rolling in the cash where you just can't get enough cash, I mean, you know, maybe. Bathsheba, thank you for your sub. I appreciate that. Look at that. Bathsheba, follow the instructions. Thank you so much. You're new and you hit sub. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. We got tarot news, Bathsheba. You don't see that anywhere else. I got lessons you've never seen and you will never see again on this channel that make learning tarot simple, easy. I got astrology lessons. I got Thoth. I got Lenormand. I got everything. Veronica, love apples. Thank you for your donations. All right. I'm just saying. I think you're going to be the happiest. And that is the big thing. If you're looking for just buckets of money, I don't think either one of y'all are going to have buckets of money. I think if you look at financing, they're going to have a little bit more money than you. Knight of Pentacles are going to be sort of spreading the wealth, going to have that, but they're leaving. I mean, you do have this little exit strategy here. So they're finding something else. They're hopefully going to find something that makes a little bit better money. I think overall they're on the outs. They know their time is limited and they got to get out of there. So you're happier emotionally. You're just better off overall, but they have a little bit more money than you do. I mean, you know, so what? It's not a competition. Maruda knows what I'm talking about. Give me a general. Oh, I can give you a general. We can do a general up in here. We got Doe, my dear, a female deer. Ray, a drop of gold. Well, look at the queue. Where is the queue? Where is everybody? Is what I'm saying. We got Maruta up front and right now. After Maruta, you're looking at Bathsheba, Sweet Pea, Samantha, Emma, YouTube, Doe, and some everybody else. Veronica, a couple of double shots. Love apples. YouTube user in their 75th donation today. We got everybody going on. We got everybody going on over here. Let's find out what is up with this, right? General reading for Maruta. Ten of Swords and the Devil. I mean, everybody thinks this devil is hot, but he's got his arm behind his back. You know what that means? You know what that means? There's something no good back there. Either that or he's scratching his butt. I don't know. I mean, you don't put your hand back there when you're naked. When you're naked, you don't put your hand back there. That's not a good sign. That's what I'm saying. Either you got something back there, you got maybe I don't know, maybe an ice pick or something. I don't know. Maybe an ice pick, or you got your hand on your butt. Either way, it's creepy because the other hand is reaching out. Now, the question that matters here, It was this hand in his butt beforehand, and now he's reaching out for. You need to this information. I need to know. I read the book, and it's not talked about at all. It's not talked about at all. This is important information, all right? Because everybody's saying how hot he is. He's falling his butt over here. There's something weird going on. Myra, thank you for your donation. All right. That aside, we can get a general reading that does not involve a butt. Page of Pentacles. Speaking of money, Maruta, it's time to save. It's time to draw back a little bit on the finances. Page of Pentacles says, watch your spending right now, because inflation is up. Everything is up. Everything costs more. And I'm saying, watch your spending right now. That would be my base advice for this. You definitely want to sort of watch out where the money is going and keep track. I mean, get yourself some free software and figure out where all that money's going with this. Ten of Swords. I think this is good. I think this is very good. A lot of times people look at a Ten of Swords and the butt scratcher himself, and they're like, wait a minute, that doesn't look good. And you just said it doesn't look promising. I think it's actually good news. I think something that annoys you, something that is annoying, something that is the devil, something that is pulling you aside into a direction you don't want to go is about to be eliminated. It's about to be freed up. Angel Wings, thank you for joining us tonight. But that Ten of Swords says it's about to be cut down. It's about to be eliminated. It's about to be. So you have a bad influence leaving, sort of getting on that flight path and sort of just flying away. You have the bad influence. You have a financial sort of a watch what you spend, definitely track what's going on, because I think there's something going on over there. Maruta, bottom line, I think there's something going on with the money that's leaving your account. Anyway, the devil with the Ten of Swords talks about the cutting or the elimination of something that is not doing you any good. I like it. Myra and a YouTube user, thank you for your donations. Overall, I like it. You said it don't look promising? I think it does. If you had the Ten of Swords maybe next to the sun or something like that, then, I mean, you don't want to cut out the sun. That'd be bad. But you don't got that. Should I rent a room to my pool man? Bathsheba, do you got a hot pool man? Bathsheba, you can tell me. It's just me and you in here. Tonight, Bathsheba. You can tell me if the pool man's hot. I'm just saying.
Music to make love to.
All right. I mean, I'm just saying, should I use a romantic tarot for this? I mean, I want to know. I need this information. Until I get that, though. We're going to use the Blooming Cat Tarot, because the Blooming Cat, this could be something where the cat just doesn't like the pool man. I mean, the pool man does smell like chlorine. You gotta be careful with the chlorine, is what I'm saying. Anyway, should I rent a room to the pool man? Ooh, maybe. Let's find out. What the cats say. The pool man, if they're hot, I say go ahead. I mean, Linda, do you agree with me? Linda, if the pool man is hot, should you rent a room to the pool man? Linda, you need to chime in on this. I need it. I need this information from you, Linda. Linda, this is an important question. All right. I mean, the pool man's hot. Should we rent a room to that boy? I mean, the pool boy, pool man, whatever.
Oh, baby.
All right, you're looking at Strength, Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. I say, why not? Rent it out, right? Just rent it out. You're widowed, you're not interested. Well, okay, that's fair. Neve, welcome this stream. I think you should go ahead and rent it out. Temperance card says, hey, this is the exchange of water. This is water going from here to there, and they got water beneath them. This is all about the pool boy. The pool boy is right here, right? The pool boy is here. Strength says they can help around the house too. They can fix the blinds, they can fix the garage door, they can fix that door that squeaks, and they can get the washing machine that makes a funny noise when it turns on. They can fix that too. I think the pool boy is going to be pretty good for you overall. Now, the Pentacles says they're going to pay rent, no problem. They're going to pay rent, no problem. Until this apartment is built, they're going to pay rent and get some good stuff with that. Six of Swords says they're going to be there a little longer than you expected, though. I hope you're ready. They're going to be there a little longer than you expected. Because something's up with them apartments, as I said. That we are friends, but he is still hot. Well, hey, I mean, hey, that's what you need. That is what you need, indeed. I mean, overall. Overall, I say yes. I say rent that poor boy a room, but they going to be around longer than you expected. But the good news is they pay their rent. They pay their rent, and that is really the only factor there. Make that fat cash. Sweet Pea knows what I'm talking about. Steps to get my brick and mortar business running. Oh, I don't know if you can do anything at this point. I don't know. Samantha, I haven't Samantha, I have not forgot about you, though. Samantha, you're still there. Samantha, you are next. Veronica coming in with, I think, the 4th donation. Veronica, you're out of control tonight. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. All right. Steps to get my mortar and business, brick and mortar thing run. In other words, a business where I have a presence, a business where I'm paying rent. Speaking of paying rent, Angel Wings, thank you for your donation. All right, let's see. Let's see what's going on. The Hermit. I don't think there's a lot you can do. I mean, brick and mortar is about 3 things: location, location, and location. If you don't have any one of those 3 things, you're going to have a problem. Claudia, thank you for hanging out and being a sub up here. The Hermit is all about location. If you're out in your own, there's not really much you can do with that. Hanged Man, so you definitely need more advertisement. You definitely need more foot traffic, all right? You know, the foot traffic is going to be key here. If you can get some more foot traffic, if you can key in some more foot traffic, that is going to be your key. Queen of Pentacles overall says just be patient with it. It does get better, right? It does get better. Location, location, and more location. Hierophant says the business grows over time, but overall, other than getting more foot traffic around there, you can't really do much. Handing out flyers, getting some opportunities, getting some advertisement out there. That does cost money, but getting some advertisement out there, getting some promo, something like that. Queen of Pentacles, there needs to be a reason I come around there. Hanged Man, there needs to be a reason I sort of stop in. So make sure that it looks good through the window. It looks attractive. This is somebody that there's some place that you do want to come and you do want to be and all of that other stuff. So, I mean, that's the way it goes. And if you can change location, and Efren and Emma, thank you for your donations. We got a gazillion donations. We actually have 34 donations already. And we've been live for 30 minutes. That means we have a donation every 60 seconds up here. A donation every 60 seconds. This is the only stream. This is the only stream I know of, the tarot stream that I know of. There's a donation every 60 seconds. That's a good thing. I like that. That's great. That is fantastic. Anyway, Samantha wants to know Alyssa's current feelings for me. Does Alyssa still love me? If she still loves me. If she still has that passion, that feels, and all of that, even though apparently that you gave up on her and you dumped her or something like that. Samantha, you still hanging on. Samantha's still hanging on. Let's see if hanging on is going to be the best thing for you. It is. Alyssa's not going to shake you off that easily. Alyssa's not going to just get you and shake you off that easily. They're not going to just give up and throw in the towel just yet. You got the 10 of Pentacles. They're still excited, still thrilled. They still have some interesting things that they want to sort of do with all of this. Queen of Wands, though. This is something that's going to take a lot of effort. Sweet Pea, thank you for your other donation. A lot of effort with this. This is going to be a back and forth. This could be something where they got to leave and come back. You got to leave and you got to come back. Is this something where staying together for a long period of time just ain't in the cards? It ain't in the cards, but if you're willing to sort of be on and off and hot and cold like the Katy Perry song, then, I mean, that may be legit. That may be legit indeed. Overall, use the Lion and use the Strength and get that done because it is going to be off and on, hot and cold. They still have feelings for you. That 10 of Pentacles is hard to shake. You can't put the 10 of Pentacles down. You can't put the 10 of Pentacles down and ignore that. That's powerful. That is a hell of a card to have in that raise, what I'm saying. Speaking of love readings, Emma wants a little bit of love. Emma, I got your love right here. Literally. I got your love right here, Emma. Got your love right here. We're using more Amy decks, and that's what we need in life is a lot more Amy decks. All right. We need to get Amy interviewed. I still need to ping Amy and get her on the list for getting an interview, get her live, and see what's going on over there. Anyway, general love, Queen of Cups. This is something about being content and happy. You are headed in that mode where you're content. We're happy. We're just having a good time. The feels are there. The feels are there. I think you're getting in that mode where you're just content. You're happy. You're doing good. Everything is well. Queen of Cups is an ocean of water. Water, very emotional as far as this goes. Now, sometimes, maybe a lot of times, love is challenging for you. You get that love. You get it going full steam, and then all of a sudden, everything is just sort of bombarding you. Everything is a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. That 9 says there are some overall difficulties, some overall kind of feels of, not really ready, not really prepared for what is in the love. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. Nine of Swords overall says get out and get some love. I mean, this is something where the amount of effort you put into it is the amount of reward that you receive. It's almost a 1-to-1 ratio with that, right? 1-to-1 ratio with this. You got to understand that. You got to be prepared. You got to understand because the Nine of Swords says go for it and get it done. Definitely something where you have to take action instead of hanging out waiting for things to sort of materialize, because I don't think that's going to happen as far as that. Future of N's career, the new company, what's going on? You're worried about N. I mean, maybe. Won't wish win. Okay, how will he feel? Okay, all right, so we got the double. We'll do the double shot for YouTube user and get the double N. The double N, we're going to use the Tarot Tower over here, and we are going to get the Modern Love Tarot. This is beautiful. This is beautiful indeed. Samantha, I got your other question in the queue. Thank you so much. All right, if you're in the queue, by the way, it's long. It's the Tarot Oracle Show. What can I do? Mina's bookshelf is like 4 readings. We got 4 readings, and then we got Mina's bookshelf. So we got 4 up here, and then we got all of these down here. But I'm skipping to YouTube user, doing a YouTube double shot. YouTube double shot tonight, and skipping ahead and just getting both those knocked out at the same time. All right, future of the career. New company, if they move, if they find a new spot, new company, new position, what is the future with that? 6 of Pentacles says they're going to be fine. They're going to be just fine. They're going to be damn good. Just fine. The 6 of Pentacles says they're able to find a company. I think they're good at what they do. I think they're incompetent in love. We already figured that out, but I think they're good at what they do, though. You can be incompetent in love all day, but if you're bad at work, that's a whole different set of problems, is what I'm saying. I think they're good at what they do. 6 of Pentacles, able to get a job, able to get the money that they need to survive, to pay rent, all this other stuff. Queen of Pentacles says, in fact, when they get into this other company, they got a lot of upward mobility. It feels like some upward mobility, some opportunities, some chances that are there that they are going to get into. Overall, they're going to have a raging success. I think they're going to be just fine. We're giving that a thumbs up is what I'm saying. A little bit of a thumbs up action on that. I like it. So, what in the world is going on with this location? Oh, there it is. All right. Why are we going over there? I don't know. Okay. Anyway. All right. Appears to be leaving for somewhere. Okay. Efren, thank you for your donation. Paula's back. How you doing? Torima, welcome. It's good to see you. How are you doing tonight? As always, it's good to see you. All right, we got the double shot YouTube. Typing a career question below. Find out what that looks like is. A manager got laid off temporarily. I will be handling the teaming with a senior manager tomorrow. Ooh, how will I perform? And will I press her by the end of the week? I like it. I think there are some opportunities here for you to make a good impression with your fancy self. 8 of Cups. This is a bitter leaving. Somebody is very bitter about this person leaving. It's almost like this person had a lot of influence, a lot of control, a lot of beef to them. 8 of Cups. They left on a bad form. You're going to have to clean up a little bit of a mess, is what I'm saying. A little bit of a mess right now when you get through there. So if you're prepared to clean up a mess, I think you're going to be all right. But they left behind a mess. It's like a very bitter leaving with that. Overall, 8 of Pentacles says people like your performance. People like what you do. 8 of Pentacles is a steady job, a good job, doing an impression or doing an impressive amount of work in the time that needed to be done. I think overall they really like you. They really appreciate you with that. Anyway, Paula, thank you for being a member for 19 months. Oh my God, Paula, you're out of control Michael tonight. Thank you for being a member for 19 months. That's insane. Anyway, let's hop back to Doe, my dear. Is Larry still on the fence about getting a divorce and moving on with his life, or has he put a break on it? All right. Are we going to get a divorce, or are we not going to get a divorce? We can keep using this deck because this deck does scream love relationships, all the fancy things that come with a love relationship and all of that, you know? We do have to get all that stuff done. Let's find out. Well, your bank account was frozen due to suspicious activity. Oh my, what's going on? Anyway, let's find out. Better put a mask on. Got to get, apparently we don't need masks anymore. That's what Biden just said. I think, well, that's what the White House said. That's what the White House said. I mean, I'm not quoting. I'm just saying what I saw on the news. Anyway, everybody's like, you don't. Anyway, I don't know. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. I think it depends on your area, your state, your district, your country, where you need a mask or not. Who knows? You know, bottom line is you can still wear it if you want to. Nobody's going to be upset with you. I mean, everybody likes people that wear masks. I want people that serve me food to wear masks forever. I never want to be served food from somebody without a mask now that I see a mask on. I like it. How many times have you seen somebody fixing your sandwich and they wipe their nose in the middle of fixing your sandwich or something? I'm just saying, I like masks on food service. Anyway, all right, divorce, no divorce. Are we going to be able to fix it? Are we going to be able to run with it? Justice says divorce. 9 of Cups with 4. I think you're looking at a divorce. I think you're looking at a divorce, the bottom line, right? The bottom line. Makeup. Oh, okay. All right. That's good. I think it just thumbs up for a divorce here. I'm just saying, thumbs up for a divorce. That may be good or bad. I don't know your situation. The justice card, being a counselor and getting into that, a justice is a legal system. And you have two people fighting, or two people going to a counselor trying to fix it up, trying to get it done. And then you have the Hierophant, the court. The senior authority has to come back. The senior authority needs to intervene here and get some stuff done. Overall, I think you are indeed looking at a divorce. You're looking at the justice card, the system, the court system, and the actual judge having to make a decision with this. I think it's going to be all right, though. The nine of Cups. It feels like this is something that you're prepared for. You're ready for emotionally. You need to sort of move on with this. Wheel of Fortune said it's good to get back to normal, get sort of back to, something that's predictable, back to something that's not going to be stressful. It's not going to be too bad for you and whatnot. But yeah, I think you're looking at the actual divorce. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never assume a divorce from a fat man reading cards on the internet. Anyway, Veronica has a quad shot. We're going to do all 4 Veronicas at once. And what deck do we need to do an amazing quad shot for Veronica tonight? I'm leaning on the Northern Animal Tarot version 2. The Northern Animal Tarot version 2, a gift from the lovely, effervescent, beautiful Christina. Got it all. Woo, Star Bright, Star Light. Welcome tonight. How you doing? Good to see you. Wiping the nose, making your sandwich. That's the secret sauce. Could be. Anyway, Veronica's got the quad shot tonight. Lachey's coming in. Lachey is coming in too. Thank you, Lachey. All right. Well, Michael still reach out to me, and when are they actually going to pick up the phone and do all of that stuff? Queen of Pentacles, the Hermit, and the 3. I think Michael moved on, quite frankly. I think Michael moved on. You got the 3 of Cups over here talking about sort of finding another love, finding another opportunity. And then you got the Hermit, right? I really don't want to contact. I really don't want to reach out. I really don't want to be doing that. Queen of Pentacles says you're better off without him anyway. Star Bright, thank you for your donation tonight. But yeah, I do think that they moved on. I think that you're going to not be contacted by Michael. As far as the cards go, right? You're talking the 3 of Cups, sort of the third party situation. Then you got the Hermit. In other words, I'm staying alone. I'm removing myself from the situation. I'm not getting on that. Anyway, let's get a General too. We got a General up in here. Love Apples, I did not forget about you. We're doing all 4 Veronicas and a quad shot over here. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see. Michael's having a baby. Let's see. Does Michael have kids having a baby soon? Well, let's see about that too. Anyway, right now we're just doing a general for Veronica. What kind of things do you got in your future? What kind of things do you got in your future? The Fool, the Magician? Oh my, a couple of majors just warming this up. Look at you. Look at you with a couple of majors warming this up. The Fool, you are on a new adventure soon. You are getting out there on an adventure. You're getting out there, making the path, making your success, making things happen. The Fool said it is time to take that big adventure. It's time to step out of your comfort zone. It's time to go out and get things done, because the Magician says you are prepared and you are going to make it a success. And that's very important. The Fool with the Magician, I'm on an adventure, but I have everything that I need. I'm a master of enough tools, a master of enough things, enough positive sort of input, enough positive outlook here to make it happen. And I think this is a big adventure. It is beginning. It is starting. Now, make sure that you don't just cash out everything on the big adventure, because I think there are some money opportunities here, but you need to be aware that not all of them are going to be good. So there's your general reading. YouTube user, thank you for your other donation. All right. Coming into the third Veronica read tonight, we got Will I Move and When Am I Actually Going to Make It? Shaya, it's been a minute. How you doing? Good to see you. All right. When will I move and when? Okay. All right. Moving, not going to happen. Moving, not going to happen. The problem with you moving is you haven't found the right spot. The problem with you moving is you just haven't found the perfect place to be. And I don't think you want to settle with this. I think there are going to be some difficulties after you move to where you can't get moving again. You can't get mobile again. You need to find the correct spot the first time, settle down and get it done. I think that is going to be the important part here. All right. Because you need the happy home, happy family. You need the perfect spot. And it is about scanning the environment. It is about looking around and finding where you are going to be, so that you're sort of on this edge of you need to be there and find the perfect spot. Now, will you move? Yes, after you find it. Can you find it? That is up to you. I don't see any sort of a timeline with this. It's a matter of getting the right spot, researching where you want to be, and getting it nailed down first, because I think you're stuck with what your decision is, quite frankly. I think you're going to be there a while. It's like you're stuck there, or you don't have the opportunities to move after you get moved or something like that. Does Michael have kids, or are they having a baby soon? Let's find out about that. We'll see if what's Michael doing over there with their children's situation? Are they having a baby soon? Why do they think they're having a baby soon? It feels like they're having a baby. Like intuition just says baby soon. I think that's your intuition as well. Happy home, well, not really. Queen of Cups and Knight of Wands. I think they're going to knock somebody up soon, quite frankly. Just bottom line. I think they're knocking somebody up soon. They're going to have a little baby with that.
Oh, baby.
I'm just saying. All right. They're going to be knocking somebody up soon. The Knight of Wands. So they're using their wand in the proper thing. The Queen of Cups says we have a receptacle for keeping it going. KD, welcome to the stream. And you do have this sort of good news or exciting news or things moving forward with that. I think they're going to be actually getting somebody pregnant soon. I mean, I'm going on the record and doing this prediction. Anyway, let's find out. Anyway, all right. Now we're going to loop all the way back to Love Apples. Love Apples wants a general. We got that going. We're actually making some pretty good progress over here. We're getting a donation every minute, by the way, if you just joined. We have 38 donations, and we've been live for about 38 minutes. So, we got a donation every 60 seconds tonight. All right, let's go to the Tarot Tower and grab another Amy deck, and getting it good. You have Bank of America, something that was said. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Wells Fargo caught it. They tried to charge $100. Oh my. Anyway, Love Apples. Love apples indeed. Let's see if we can get some apples on here and figure out what's going on with the general. Let's see about work, see about the situation, see about all of that other stuff. Knocking it. You got to knock somebody up eventually. I mean, I mean, eventually, there's some knocking up happening. Otherwise, the humans won't reproduce. That's what the human species is going to sort of go extinct if somebody doesn't knock up somebody else. Is what I'm saying. So, I mean, entertainment purposes only. Don't go knock somebody up just because a fat man said so. Love Apple says, look, temperance card into the page of coins. What's going on with your money? What's going on with your money? You got a nest egg somewhere. You have a nest egg somewhere, but it is what you sort of need right now. It is what you sort of need right now. It's like you need to move money around. Obviously, entertainment purposes only, but it feels like you need to move some money around. You need to sort of fix some finances because there's some imbalance with that. Temperance. I need to move some things around. KD, thank you for your donation. I need to move some things around, but it feels like if I move around incorrectly, I'm going to lose some of it. Maybe it'll get locked up like Boo Boo's cash. I don't know. 8 of coins. As far as work goes, it's time to make a big decision at work soon. All right. Time to make the big decision at work soon. I think there's something coming up for you, and I think that you have to make a decision about it. So I would research it before you make a decision. Before you leap in, I would definitely do some research for that. The 3 of Cups, though. Some people at work are having some discussions that you need to be a part of as well. So there we go. Got a couple of work situations, and you do have a situation with your money going back and forth with that. Fam, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, we're going to like turbo through these. We got a donation every 60 seconds. All right, I'm going to go ahead and end soon. I mean, it's like 7, but I'm going to go ahead and end soon because we actually have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. We have so many donations. I'm not even sure if I can get through them if I end soon now. I mean, we have so many donations. I'm not even sure if I can get through them all. Anyway, I guess Fim will be the final donation tonight. We're going to do that. Fim will be the final donation tonight. We'll try to burst through the rest of these. Anyway, all right, we did Veronica. We did that. We did the Veronica. We got Myra is next. When will the Scorpio, that man that I like, reach out to me? Let's find out. Let's find out if the Scorpio is going to reach out to you. Scorpios sometimes, hashtag not all Scorpios, but Scorpios sometimes are unpredictable. You don't know. Nakono, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, you just don't know. All right, KD, I got your question in the queue. Thank you so much. All right. When's the Scorpio going to reach out? When are they going to make a move? 2 of Wands, the Devil, and the Wheel of Fortune. A month. It feels like 3.5 weeks almost. Basically 3.5 weeks to a month. You're looking at a pretty clean cut timeline here. The Scorpio is going to be reaching out. They've already thought about reaching out. In fact, they've already typed something up. I'm going out on a limb here. They've already typed something up. They had it ready to send, but they didn't send it. It feels like they have something to say, something queued up with that. Now, I think the first contact is going to be a little bit confrontational. Not going to lie. A little bit confrontational with this. The Devil next to the Wheel of Fortune. Overall, once they contact you, I think you get on a regular schedule. I think everything's sort of smoothed out, but just be prepared to either defend yourself or be prepared to sort of be in that mode where all of a sudden they're a little bit confrontational when they sort of come in and go with it, right? Wheel of Fortune says they do calm down some. I think that's going to be okay, but you just got to be prepared. You can't let that throw you off guard. Mina, is the university financial aid going to be good? All right, can we get some fat cash from the university? We need to know these things. Because if the university can't hand us good money, then we're going to have to spend a lot of money on our own, and ain't nobody got time for that. If I did have the Victorian Romantic Tarot, I would use it just because Mina ordered a copy too, but I don't have it yet. It is in the mail coming from China. It went to Heathrow. And now it's being transferred over to the US of A. And after, I don't know about that. I don't know after that. I know shipping is delayed. Shipping costs are delayed. Everything costs go up. All the oil prices, $106 a gallon, or $106 a barrel, a barrel. I don't know where this is going. I know it takes a while for everything to get here now. All right, if the situation gonna be good. Ace of Pentacles says it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be lukewarm at best, That's what I'm saying. It's gonna be lukewarm at best. Is that a thumbs up? I guess. I guess it's kind of a thumbs up, thumbs down at the same time. Ace of Pentacles says I get some cash. I mean, I get handed a little bit of cash, and that's kind of what we need over here. But is it going to be just this amazing thing? Six of Swords is just not enough. It feels like it's slow. It feels like it doesn't get here in time. It feels like it drags out a little bit. The Chariot feels like we need to move it faster, move it in a direction that's going to be a little more positive. But I'm just saying, I think it does come in, and I think it's going to be okay. It'll be okay. I'll rate it a 7 out of 10. I mean, 7 out of 10 for the fat cash is what I'm saying. All right. Anyway, Myra has another question. Will the new job go well in the income? It is commission based. Oh, man, commissions. I had a couple of commission jobs. I made a boatload. Of money. I was 18 and I was making like $55,000 a year. When I was 18, I was selling prearranged funeral plans when I was 18. Apparently, I'm good at that. I didn't know that. I didn't like creep them out and say, you're going to die. I didn't do that. But I guess apparently I'm a good salesperson when it comes to prearranged funeral plans, because I was making $55K when I was 18. I had a nice car and had no responsibilities. Anyway, I'm just saying. Commissions can be great sometimes. It depends on who you are and where you're going and all of that other stuff. Four of Pentacles, though, right? Four of Pentacles. Well, as far as income goes, I think it's more of an emotional happiness than it is income. You are looking at a little bit of a limited income. Four of Pentacles. I got the money that I need. I'm looking for more. And that's sort of the thing here, right? I'm looking for more. I'm scanning for more. I'm looking in that direction. I think you do run into a situation where you're not getting enough money. I think you're not getting the money that you need to be happy. You're not getting as much money as you thought you would be. Knight of Swords is like you're doing a lot of motion, a lot of things, and just doesn't feel like things are getting the money reward. You're not getting the fat cash that you need with that. Ten of Cups, though, says you have a lot of fun. You just have a lot of fun, right? I think that's the matter. That is the deal. You have a lot of fun with it. And if that is going to be where you're at, then that's going to be where you're at. Maruta, you have a compelling voice. You sell anything. Maruta, I have an audiobook. I'm just saying. Link in the description for an audiobook that I made about my own book. If you like my voice, you can get my audiobook. It is down there. It's cheap. It's like $8. Where are you going to find an audiobook for like $8? You ain't. Anyway, that was back in the 80s when 55K went a long way. Now you can barely pay rent. Now, thanks to the inflation, thanks to the high gas prices, thanks to everything, you can barely make a living on 55K now. You need like 100K just to have money for food at this point. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway, all right. I'd like to have a love reading. I'd love to give you a love reading. I'd love for you to have some love. And that's what I need. That's what you need right now. Some love, some hugs, some snuggles, angel wings, what I'm talking about. Get them wings out and find you some love. Let's get it done. All right. Have a love reading. You're looking at this point. Oh, man. Okay. A love reading. I don't know if you're single. I don't know if you're looking. I assume if you want a love reading, everything's not going well. If you are hooked up or, most times you're hooked up and you're happy, then you don't really want a love reading. You want to know about finances or, what's happening with your hobbies or something like that. I don't know. I don't know if you're single or what have you, but the Three of Cups says you are running into a situation where you are going to meet somebody through a friend. It's like you're out with a friend, you know a friend, you're going to meet somebody through a friend. There's also a weird situation with an ex. The ex comes back. The ex has something to say, and the ex wants to know something. They want to get back, or they want to get back together. They want to know something. It's almost like that they're trying a little too hard. The ex is trying to get some things happening, so trying to get some things done, and it feels like there's sort of dead ending with that. I would not accept the ex coming back, is what I'm saying. Six of Wands being reversed, so that's not going to get a situation that you are going to be able to be okay, right? They're not going to be a good situation with that. Six of Wands says, I'm having troubles with this ex. I wouldn't do that. In fact, I would do instead the person that you meet through a friend. I think it's going to be pretty solid. It's going to be looking pretty decent. Overall, I like it. I think it has a lot of good positive feels with it. Justice card reversed. Man, you're about to be yanked out of your comfort zone. Somewhat awful. You're about to be yanked straight out of your comfort zone at this point. Straight out of your comfort zone with this individual. I do think that they are a fire sign. I do think that they're kind of fun and interesting indeed. But, watch out for the X. The X does not bring in anything that's good for you or anybody else. Bottom line. All right, let's find out. Disability insurance. Company rejected me. I'm pissed. I would be too. Need some supportive words from the cards. Get you some disability. Get you some fat cash going in there. Supportive with the cards. We won't use the thoth is what we won't use. Well, Linda ain't got no time for the thought tonight. They want some positive things. They want some good stuff from the cards. We're going to use all of the magic here, all of the great stuff that comes with the reversible tarot deck. Let's see this. You know, the good news is this is your tower moment. This is the good news. The bad part, the worst part is over. It's what I'm saying. Is what I am saying right now, right? What I am saying. 5 of Cups up here. Something's going on here. 5 of Cups said this is a bit of a disappointment, but it looks like things are looking up. I think because this is behind you, you're able to get to the next stage. You're able to get to the next sort of goal here because the 5 of Cups reversed. It does say the disappointment is over. You're looking at the fresh flowers, the fresh greenery, and the good things that are coming through with that. The Moon card said it is a time to recoup emotionally. It is time to get back to where you need to be emotionally because I think you're thrown off guard right now. I think you got thrown into the dirt. You got thrown off guard. I don't think you're ready to go the places that you were going to go anyway. So the Moon says recoup, get back on track emotionally because it is about the journey, not about the pit stop that you have here. Now, this is basically your worst moment. This is basically the worst moment. So now that this is done, you do have better times ahead right now, right? Because the devil has already shown their head. The insurance company is not on your side. The insurance company is not doing you any good. The insurance company is not going to be somebody that is going to be, on your side here. You clearly know that. It's good to know that now. And now that you have that past you, it's time to move on. It's time to get to the next thing. Because the tower moment, that was it. This was it. It's time to move on from that. Time to rebuild. Time to get all of that stuff. So that's the good news at least. That's the good news at least that the card says. Taking back an ex is like taking a shower and putting on the same underwear. Yeah? I mean, after you worked out all day. I mean, you worked out all day. You worked out for 2 hours at the gym. And then you took a shower and put back on those underwear. That is what an ex. That is what an X feels like with that. All right, Angie. I mean, Efren likes Angie. Efren wants to know. Hey, we got Angie. Are we going to go out? We're going to have a relationship. Are we going to go out and maybe go shopping at Walmart or something? Maybe go to CVS and then go to Walmart? I don't know. Well, let's find out if we're going to go out and have some fun with that. The 9 of Swords came up and the 4 of Pentacles. I think this is something that's quite possible. I think it is. You got to be casual with this one, though. I think Angie is going to be a little bit on the fritz here. Angie, right? The 4 of Pentacles. I don't think Angie get out much. I don't think Angie gets out much. I think Angie's one of these that just kind of, they have a lot of expectations. The problem with Angie is she's looking for a unicorn. I mean, I think that's the bottom line. Looking for a unicorn, right? You got that King of Cups. They're holding out. They're looking for this unicorn. They're looking for this perfect situation where everybody is perfect and everybody has all these qualities that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? 6 foot, 6 figures and 6. Okay. What I'm saying, a little bit on the unicorn side with here. So you got to kind of watch out with that. It's going to be hard to get her expectations in line is what I'm saying. CVS, you got to go to CVS sometimes with a date. I mean, you got candy, you got like flowers at the CVS, you got drugs. I mean, this is a combo. I mean, you got condoms, and you got going to CVS is basically like a cycle of life, right? Because on aisle 1, you got the condoms, okay? And you got the lube. And aisle 2, you got the pregnancy test. And then aisle 3, you got the diapers, all right? And then aisle 4, you got the beer, is what I'm saying, all right? So I'm just saying, the condoms, all right, and then you got the pregnancy test, the diapers, and then the beer is at the end. They know how to line things up. They understand how life works. They understand how life works at CVS. CVS doesn't play around. It doesn't play around, okay? Anyway, everybody's laughing and going, I'm just saying. All right, let me calm down here. Okay, now Angie's looking for the unicorn. It's going to be hard to make Angie happy. I think you're going to be okay. You're going to be all right with this, okay? Six of Pentacles says, you know, when Angie's willing to get in a giving mood, take it when you can. I think that's where you need to be, okay? So, yes, you and Angie can get into something, but I don't think Angie's going to be happy with you no matter who you are. Angie's looking at that unicorn, looking for that unicorn. She ain't going to be finding it anytime soon because they don't exist. They don't exist. You know what I'm saying? Kobe knows what I'm saying. What's going on, Kobe? What is going on, Kobe? All right. Go to the next thing. Yeah, we're all ending soon because we got a reading every 60 seconds. I had to cut it off or I'm going to be here until like 12 midnight. Anyway. Apparently, I need a drink. They got nicotine gum, the morning after pill. I don't know where the morning after pill is in there. Maybe it's before the pregnancy test. I don't know. They do have the morning after pill, and they got the narcotics. They got the narcotics. You need the CVS store next to the Delta 8 store, all right? The Delta 8 store needs to be right next to the CVS. You come out of the CVS, you can go straight for the Delta 8 gummies, all right? I'm just saying. How do I get the Scorpio X to leave me be? Sweet Pea. It's a matter of a restraining order, Sweet Pea. Do I even need cards for this? We're going over here. What's a good restraining order deck? If I'm going to get a restraining order, the Poe knows. The Poe knows. Katie's waiting. Katie's waiting for this one because the Poe knows is what I'm saying. All right. Sweet Pea, you got to use the restraining order properly. This is what is important, okay? The Tambian. They got the narcotics up at this. They got the narcotics up there. All right, let's find out. All right, let's see if the Poe knows. Let's see if it truly does know. Now, they have been chasing your ass for a while. This is not something where they just started chasing you, okay? They just started chasing you. Yeah, they got the genealogy test over there, too. Maruta, they got the genealogy test. So if you're an orphan or something, you can find out where those parents went to. All right. I'm just saying, the Scorpio X is chasing you. They've been chasing you for a while. You see this. There's the X right there. There is the X in all their glory. They are on your ass, right? Harry, thank you for your subscription. Look at you. They're on your ass right here. They are a-chasing, and they got, they're rounding the corner here, and they are on you. They're on top of you. And they've been doing it for a while. This is not something that just started, okay? Nine of Swords, it is a bit concerning. You're like, this is a little bit on the stalky side. You know who likes a stalker? Nobody. You know who likes a stalker? Nobody. You know who likes an out-of-focus camera? Nobody. Let me get it in focus. Oh my, that's a really picky focus reticule there. Right there, I guess. That's still out of focus. The hell's wrong with my camera? Anyway, all right, I'm just saying. This has been concerning for a while. You do need to take some action. You need to take some action because it is all about getting the sunflowers. It is all about getting this disconnection here. You need to say, hey, leave me alone. You need to leave me alone at this point. The sun's out. You may just need to have a talk with them. Have to talk with them in that's the important part. That is the important part here. You need to have that talk. If you can't have that talk, restraining order works like a treat. Restraining orders always work great. They always work great because, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you never have a bad restraining order. You never have I'm just saying, it works like a champ. All right, need a new water bottle ballast. I don't know what that is. I have to look that up later. Cards for Boo Boo. Efren, cards for Boo Boo. Efren, do you have a question? Boo Boo, do you have a question? Boo Boo, what's going on over there? What is going over there? My Oracle doing a free list. No. Let's see. Okay, anyway. Cards for Boo Boo. Okay, if Boo Boo is on the list, Boo Boo gonna want the thought. We're not messing around here. Boo Boo gonna want the thought. All right, that's a Mister chasing the kids to do the dang dishes. I don't have dishes. I have paper plates. Okay, paper plates work like a treat. Paper plates are that is the happiness in a nutshell right there. Paper plates and plastic silverware. Happiness in a nutshell, my friends. There is nothing more serene than throwing those damn things into the recycle bin, okay? Anyway, the ballast weight on your camera is set up. Oh, okay, there you go. Maybe I need to do it, maybe. Anyway, Boo Boo does have some fun and entertaining things ahead. Entertaining things ahead over here. You're looking at virtue. You're looking at things being ahead, things being on the future schedule. You're looking at a lot of good things coming around for Boo Boo. I like virtue being here. And the fun card, the princess, is around good cards, surrounded by good things. I think overall that means good things are coming. I think things are cleaning up. Things are going good. And you do have a balancing act ahead of you, but overall, I like it. I like it. Nice, pretty, beautiful cards. Very positive read for Boo Boo. Overall, I'm impressed, and I like that read. Coming out of the Thoth, too. Coming out of the Thoth, too, is what I like. Lachey, should I text K? First, or let her come to me? I asked for some space. Oh my, you asked for some space. Well, let's find out about that. One thing Scorpios like is space. One thing Scorpios love is space. The look on Christina's face when I say I'm going to give her some space is like happiness surrounding her entire face. She glows like everything is going to be all right. Because everybody likes it when you... Let me give you life lessons. I'm going to write a book. It's going to be free. All right, let me say it. I'm going to write a book and it's going to be free. Life lessons from Tarot Oracle. Number one life lesson. Everybody loves it when you're leaving. Everybody loves it when you're leaving, okay? Bottom line. People that don't like you, they love it when you're leaving. People that like you, they love it when you're leaving. Everybody, and I mean across the board. People smile, they get joy, their face lights up when you are leaving because everybody likes it. The book is going to be free. It's going to basically be called Life Lessons from Tarot Oracle. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nakona knows. All right. Anyway, should I text the Scorpio first or let her come to me? I asked for some space. I think the bottom line is you should let her come to you. You should let her come to you. I'm not saying you should completely ignore the Scorpio. You need to give the Scorpio a hint that your space is up. Your space is up. The time is up. The sun is shining again and everything is in balance because it is a situation. Some people need a little bit of time away from some people. Okay, some lovers need some time away, or so they say, from each other, is what I'm saying, right? You need to understand that. That's my quote. I just made this up. But yeah, you need to indicate, though, that the sun is shining and things are balanced out once more. And it is okay to resume a communication. It is okay to open that door and everything is going to be good again. Because right now, I think they're kind of looking around. They're looking. Bathsheba, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. How do you give her a hint? Well, you just ping her. You ping her, right? You say, oh, what's up? Or just sort of ping her or mention her in a comment or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta understand the subtleties of love communication, where you don't like open the door to communication, but you kind of ping them and say, it's okay to come back. It's okay to come back. If you've been around this person for a year, you can't just say, hey, it's okay to come back, or my space is up, or something like that. I mean, you know what helps? You know what really helps is having an end date to your space. In other words, I need space until Thursday. All right. That is going to be the important part. You need to have a cutoff date. And that way the other person is not like, oh man, when the hell am I going to see him again? Am I going to see him this month? Am I going to see him this year? Like, what is going on with all of that? Anyway, all right, next exciting thing is going to be a tarot oracle reading. The tarot oracle reading is what I'm talking about. The next exciting thing is going to be that the Knight of Cups. Love is the next exciting thing. Love you're not prepared for. Love that is going to take you a little bit off guard. This person is wild and weird, and you like it. You like it. Some love is headed this way. Knight of Cups riding in through the water. On the other side of the water, you have the Page of Cups. This is something you're not quite prepared for. They're a little bit out of their comfort zone. They're a little bit out of there. They're a little bit kind of weird in that zone. You got to understand, this is going to be an unusual, kind of an exciting, but still unusual connection with this. Queen of Swords says you're going to have to hardline this and be sort of on point, right? You got to be on point with this. I think that's going to be the important part. You got to be on point. You can't mess around. You got to be on your game with this. So I think that's going to be the important part. That is going to be the important part. That's the next exciting thing is love, romance, somebody walking through the door, a water sign headed up in there. Now, could it be a Pisces? Could it be a Pisces? Maybe. I'm just saying it's water. I'm just saying it's liquid in action over here. Chaya wants to know anything I need to watch out for this month. It is a new month. It is. We need to understand. CVS does have cake. CVS has Little Debbie cakes. All right. I'm just saying. CVS is on point with the cakes. They got the birth control. They got the lube. They got everything that you need at CVS. CVS is a one-stop shop for life. Just make sure to stock up on the beer and wine at the very end, right after the diapers. All right, anything I need to watch out for this month? Somebody's moving into your zone. Somebody's moving into your comfort zone. They're crowding you. They're literally crowding you is what I'm saying, right? They're crowding you. That is what's going on here. You've abandoned a situation, and you have left it for a good reason, but it's like somebody else is coming in to crowd you. You're trying to get away from a situation, but you can't get away from the situation because it seems to come back, but it's a different way. It's a different method that it comes back in there. Overall, you're just going to have to deal with it. You're going to have to deal with any situation where people are just crowding you, people are just coming in, people are just annoying you a little bit. You have to deal with it. Sometimes there is no escape route. Sometimes there is no way to get out of it, to escape, to get out of that other side. A lot of times it just happens. And you got to understand that. You got to understand that. That's what I'm saying. Emma is up next. Emma, I never skip you. What are you talking about? All right, let's get Emma. I did skip you. Hang on. We got Emma. Why doesn't it have your other reading on here? There it is. All right. I'm good. Am I good with tarot? Okay. Are you decent? Are you decent with tarot reading? Let's find out. By the way, entertainment purposes only. Decent, not decent. You got to understand, it's just an entertaining tarot show. It's just a show, it's what I'm saying. It's just a show, it's what I'm saying. The wax coating, I don't know what we're even talking about in chat. I'm busy. Tonight, I'm busy, is what I'm saying. I'm busy. All right, I haven't keeping track of chat. I do look at it, but I don't keep track of the threads. If you're replying to somebody from like 10 minutes ago, then if you have a big thread about something, I probably didn't keep up with it, but I do read chat. I just don't keep up with the long threads of conversation because I have my attention span. I am the master of multitasking, but not on like long threads or something like that. Anyway, Katie, I got your updated question. 9 of Pentacles. You are good. This is something to where you have all of the skills, you have all the stuff that you need to get it done. Bottom line, you have all the skills, you have all the things you need to get it done. You understand the cards. You picked up the Tarot Oracle book, or at least I hope so. You picked up the 2 Tarot Oracle books. You know how to read cards at this point. You got 9 of Pentacles and 7 of Pentacles. Right now, it's about practice. Okay, Emma. You're good, but you need to thrust yourself out of your comfort zone. That is important. You have to thrust yourself out of your comfort zone, right? The Hermit. you can't be just reading cards. You have to thrust yourself out of your comfort zone. You got to get the hard readings, the difficult readings. You got to get the tough, the difficult, the incredibly hard readings. You got to do a lot of readings. You got to do readings for different people. You got to get online, get on the free reading Facebook groups or forums or whatever, and get the readings out there. You got to do live readings in front of people. You have to do it all. You have to do it all. And I think that you have the abilities right now, but it is time to expand your horizons. It's time to expand what you do, how you do it, and make yourself the overall well-rounded reader rather than a focused reader. I think that's going to be your best thing here. Are you good at it? Are you good at it? Nine of Pentacles says yes. This is something where you're getting the reward from all the work that you have done. It's a matter of to do more work and not be the hermit and sort of get outside of that zone. Do weird things, right? It's like in art. In art, you don't just paint a landscape over and over and over and over. You do a portrait. You do this. You do that. You do all these things to get yourself to be a more rounded, well-rounded artist. And that's sort of dipping into tarot with the Kabbalah, doing with the maybe Lenormand, doing some witchy cards, doing some playing card readings, doing some card readings that are really rough, are really sort of challenging, and sort of getting into that mode. KD knows what the challenges are. They want to change their question. Should I get the Wizard's Tarot or should I get the Dark Mansion? Let's find out about that. By the way, Bathsheba, we were ending soon. Your donation came after that, so I will read you first thing tomorrow. First thing tomorrow, I will get your readings out there. Get your readings out there and get it done, right? Get it done. Make it happen with that. Man, I think I missed some reading from the other day, though. Oh, anyway. All right. Okay. Wizards is over here. Dark Mansion is over here. Quite frankly, KD, quite frankly, I'm shocked that you don't have the Dark Mansion. I'll be honest with you. I'm shocked that you don't have the Dark Mansion. Wizards is here. Dark Mansion is here. I think your money is better spent on the Dark Mansion. I'll be honest with you. Your money is better spent on the Dark Mansion. I would make the Eight of Wands move. I would make that move, make that move onto their site and buy the Dark Mansion Tarot, because you want to make a move, and while you're writing out, you want to spend that money. So you definitely want to get on the web, make the move, and while you're out there, you want to spend that money on the Dark Mansion Tarot. And quite frankly, I'm startled you don't have that. I'm startled that you do not have that yet. Dark Mansion wins by a mile. You have literally like a 2-card story up in there that is happening with that. And the last reading of the night is Fem. How does M feel about our interaction today? And Bathsheba, I appreciate your donation again. You will be first in line tomorrow at 6:15 Central Time on this channel. Bathsheba, I hope you like the channel. Hope you like that. Thank you again for your sub, and I hope you hit that like button. Everybody hit that like and sub button before you get out of here. We got Dr. Mystical coming up here in about 20 minutes. I'll be sure to check him out, and his stream is always amazing. And I'm just going to come back tomorrow. That's what we need. Anyway, all right. How does M feel about our interaction today? Hierophant. They were waiting for it. They were waiting for it. I think that's the important part here. They were waiting for it. They had some expectations. They were waiting. They were looking forward to this. It is something that they were waiting for. Page of Pentacles, not a lot what happened, right? Not a lot happened with this interaction that's just going to make the grade. You got to understand there's more actions that are needed here. Page of Pentacles. We started, but we need more. We started, but we need more. That is what's important. We need more action with this. Nine of Pentacles says it's all about building this connection, building the opportunity over time. And I think that's what you kind of started. You kind of started that. You kind of warmed up with that. And I think that's where you kind of want to stay. You kind of want to stay here. Overall, I like it. I like it. I think that this is pretty hot. I think it's pretty hot. It's just about getting the interactions there, getting everything stable. Today was the first step, and there needs to be more follow-up with this to make it happen. Anyway, and that is it for me. And that is it for me. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for all your support. And thank you for the donation every 60 seconds tonight. I will be back tomorrow, and we will see you then.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's here. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass.